Hi guys, this is Sagar from alphapt.com, and in today's video we are going to be talking about PT examination in general. What are some of the most important things you guys to look after to make sure that you get a good score? And this is not going to be a video with some specific instruction, but a general discussion that is going to help you get a better score on your PT examination. So let's get started. So PT is an examination with four different modules. We all know that very well. It kicks off with your speaking section, then moves on to your writing section. Next one comes reading, and finally you will have to do your listening section. So these are the four modules like every other test, which is quite expected. But what differs PT from rest of the test is the fact that PT is a completely AI based examination. So it has some drawbacks, and at the same time, it has many benefits. So let's try to find out what are the drawbacks you guys can get because of the AI, and what are the benefits you can get because AI is only involved and there is no human or a person evaluating your performance. So let's get started with the drawbacks at first. Now, when it comes to human eyes, there's a good chance that I might miss a few small mistakes, so to say. If you miss out on a comma, there's a good chance that the examiner might not see it. If you misspell a small word, if you misspell a word, there's a good chance that the human eye might not detect. But that does not happen with AI. When an AI is checking your paper thoroughly, everything is going to be spotted and everything will reduce your points. Now, that's the first drawback. Let's try to understand slightly in more detail with some examples, especially when it comes to writing, when it comes to typing something down. So there's a good chance that you will make a few errors. There's a good chance you will press the space button twice instead of once. So all these things will be checked. If you miss out on capitalization of the first alphabet of a sentence, you will again miss out on some points. Generally, zero point 0.5 is what it will cost you, be it in your essay, be it in your summarized written text, be it in the listening fill in the blanks. In listening fill in the blanks, if you type it incorrect, you end up getting a potato. In write from dictation, if you end up typing a word incorrectly, you will not get points for that specific word. So, which means AI is going to detect all these kind of small things that a human eye might have skipped, so to say. So this is why I always tell in my videos, pay attention to the basics, pay extra attention. If you don't know the spelling of a word, don't put it in your PT examination. Be it in your essay, be it in your summarized written text, it's not worth doing that because that spelling mistake will be spotted instantly by the AI and you will end up losing zero point 0.5 points. This is one thing that you guys really need to care about when it comes to AI scored examination. So, this is something that I want you to think again because if you understand the logic that I'm trying to express, then you will definitely understand why I'm stressing this so much. Okay. Artificial intelligence detects tiny glitches very easily. But if I tell an AI that I want to eat the whole world, I want to eat the whole world. So that sentence is grammatically correct. So AI would not mind because it doesn't work that heavily towards the overall logic. Now, this is where there are lots of benefits of having to do an AI scored examination. So let's carry on. When the scoring is done by AI or a machine, the other section that gets hit a lot, and many students come back crying saying that I used to get 70s in my mock test, but in the real exam, I ended up getting just 20 in my speaking examination. What's the root cause for that? Let's try to understand. Since it's a machine that is listening to your audio and that is giving you the points, it's important for you to understand that your clarity is everything. Now, since you guys are watching this video, listen to me when I change the position of my microphone. So I don't feel it because I'm just speaking normally, but I'm pretty sure this video is going to get a very low volume or unclear volume when the microphone is over there. Now, this is something you guys have to be very careful, because if it was a person in front of me, then it would not be a problem, because the person would simply understand, and my body language, my lips movement, lip sync, so to say, would all help the other person understand me. But with AI and the recorded voice, there is no such thing. When the microphone is off its place, you've lost it. Now, for students who put the microphone right inside the mouth as if they were going to chew away, again, the voice quality is different. You guys have to understand that putting your microphone in the right place is vital for your speaking examination. Missing out on a couple of words here and there in your read alouds or repeat sentences, no big deal. But having the microphone in the wrong place, end of story. You don't get points. You might even get 20s. This is why when it comes to AI scoring, your writing section, all the basics, your speaking section, especially the positioning of your microphone, has to be precise. So this is why the AI scoring can hurt students if they are not well prepared and if they're not well versed with how AI scoring works. Now, at the same time, there's nothing to be upset, because if you are smart and use AI to your advantage, you can get away with a lot of points. So let's start talking about the benefits then. So since the whole exam is AI based, your nervousness can come down because you don't have to speak in front of a person. So which basically is necessary in many other tests. So this means that you can practice confidently at your home and then go on, and the exam center is exactly the same with a personal computer in front of you, and it's just like your home. You will definitely have some anxiety because of the exam environment, but I would strongly recommend you guys to practice and give a lot of mock tests before going for the real exam, and do your mock test with background noise. So if you just Google or if you just search on YouTube background noise for PT examination, play that in full volume and then start your exam. So what it gives you is that extra confidence to speak when there are other people who are also speaking at the same time. That habit can help you reduce your stress level when you have to speak simultaneously with other people. So that is one help you can take, and that gives you a lot of confidence so that you can nail your speaking section properly. Now, moving on, continuing with the advantages. Now, since PT is completely AI scored, now the overall sentence or the overall meaning of the sentence, so to say, sometimes is not as important. It's always best to make a perfect sentence which is grammatically correct, which has great structure and stuff. We know that. But it's not possible in exam environment all the times. So let's say if we describe him as, rather than not saying anything, if you just say, let's say you see me on the screen, you could just say there's a guy in the screen, he has a laptop, he has a headphone, he has a microphone, he has a green wire, he's wearing a pullover, he also has a blue shirt. So these sentences don't sound wow in terms of the quality of the sentence, in terms of the structure, in terms of the coherence and whatnot, but it will get the job done for you in PT examination. Why? Because you've got the content in there, and if you can maintain a good rhythm, you will also have you will also have fluency with you. Pronunciation obviously is just the way you speak clearly to express yourself. So I don't think pronunciation should be overstressed, but if you want to get good score in content and fluency, PT is not that difficult. In read aloud, you've got the content in front of you. In describe image, you've got the content in front of you. In repeat sentence and your retail lecture, even though you don't have the content, you can note them down when you are listening to the retail lecture. And for repeating the sentence, you need to practice a lot so that your brain is well trained to repeat whatever you hear. Now, moving on to the other sections. For example, in writing section, since AI is used to score, you can use templates in your essay, you can use templates in your describe image, you can use templates in your retail lecture, in your summarized spoken text. So these templates give you structure and confidence as well. Now, if it was a human being, for example, checking your essay and you used a template, that's a red flag straight away. But since it's a machine checking it, so if you don't make grammatical mistakes, if you don't make what so to say typos and spelling mistakes, you will get a decent score in your writing section, writing essay, and all the templates that you use for other questions as well will definitely give you good scores. Now, the other advantage of using an AI, obviously, is getting a very quick result. For human beings to check your paper, double check, triple check, it takes time. But with AI and Pearson PT examination, you generally get your examination result in less than 24 hours. But in some odd cases, we've seen students wait for 5 working days, but still, that's not a long time compared to other tests that are around. So what I wanted to share with you guys in this video is very simple. PTE is a completely AI-based examination. So to nail PTE and get your desired score, you must make sure that you understand the benefits and drawbacks of having an AI as your examiner. So that was my overall objective of this video. I hope you guys learned something new from the video. I hope you guys will subscribe to our channel to make sure that you stay updated with all the latest contents from Alpha PTE. Join our Telegram groups, join us on our social media channels. If there's any question that you'd like to ask, feel free to comment. We'll definitely get back to you with the best possible suggestions and solutions for your problems. So until next time, this is Sagar from Alpha PTE saying goodbye. Have a wonderful time and keep practicing.